What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode here at Hack Your Finances. Today, we're going to be diving into a fixer-upper that we just bought, and we're going to be diving into the numbers on if this is a great deal or if we bought a dud. Let's go. Man, I could not be more excited. It's been over a year of searching and digging through Zillow, looking at the MLS and looking for a rental property that after running the numbers actually looked like it could be a good deal. And without further ado, today we're excited to announce we finally bought our third property. And today we're gonna be diving into the numbers on why we decided to make an offer, what we bought it for, and even dive into some of the repair costs that we're anticipating and talking about whether or not we bought a great deal or if we bought a dud. So like I've said, we've been looking for the last 6 months to a year, looking at every house that's popped up on Zillow and every house that's popped up on the MLS, just looking for a house that we thought would be a great deal and really in a neighborhood that we'd love to have another rental property. As we got closer to the new year, we came across a house that had previously been sold, but the financing fell through and it was back on the market. And I remember looking at this house thinking they were asking a little bit too much for it, knowing the amount of work that was gonna have to go into it, and also just decided, hey, we weren't ready to make that decision at that point. But with it coming back on the market, there was a red light that was like, ding, ding, ding. There's an opportunity here. So we called up our realtor and we decided, hey, let's go check out this house and see what we're working with. They had it posted and it previously was being sold for $105,000, and every house in that neighborhood was going between 180 to 200 to 250, depending on the size and the style of the house. And so we said, hey, there's margin here, there's work to be done, and there's potentially a deal to be had. So we packed up the car and we said, let's go check it out. And so we pulled up at the house, and the first thing we noticed, this house needs new paint and this house needs a new roof. Then we decided, hey, let's open up the door and see what we're working with. But hey, instead of me describing the house, why don't we check it out?
All right, fam. So we are walking into the house right now. And be prepared, fam. This is it's gonna take some work. We are beyond excited for the potential in this house. Cannot wait for the before and after. As you can see, yeah, there's just a lot of work to be done, but you know what they say, opportunity smells like work. I don't know if they actually say that or not, but yeah, let's check it out. It's got the, you know, little some closets in the hallway. We got a bathroom that just needs to be completely redone. For anybody who's interested in doing properties, fixes and flips, this is what it can look like. So yeah, it's a 3-bed, 1 bath. Pretty good sized bedrooms, to be honest, comparatively speaking. So the whole house, minus the kitchen, is hardwood floors, which means we're pulling up all this carpet, getting it resurfaced and re-cleaned. So exciting. Got a lot of work to be done. Lots to be tackled, and it's gonna be pretty great, not gonna lie. Measuring, gotta get the measurements. We've already done most of our quotes, kind of figured out what the total cash outlay is gonna be on the property. So yeah, nice little deck out here. Got ourselves a little backyard, got a shed. So we're thinking it's gonna need a new roof come the springtime. Definitely need some paint out here. You see this? Definitely. Ooh, that's some paint work needed. And here is, we call it the dungeon. So needless to say, it's got some foundation work. Already got it bidded, quoted. Got a newer HVAC, got a walkout basement. So potentially gonna finish the basement in the future, but lots of opportunity. As you can see, work to be done.
So now that we've checked out the house, let's start diving into some of the numbers and let's talk about what we offered them to buy the house and where we ultimately landed. So we're not gonna dive into every line item that we got estimates for and what we thought we were gonna spend for each part of the project. Stay tuned, we'll be coming out with that in another video here in a couple weeks. But the rough number and estimate that we came up with was gonna be about $40,000 to $45,000 for all the renovations, all of the changes. That's with some subcontracting, that's with me doing some of the work, that's including some of the money costs and hiring some different pieces out. And we came up with a total renovation and money cost of about $45,000. So now that we knew that we had roughly an estimate of about $45,000 in renovations, repairs, and money cost, we said, hey, we know that the after repair value of this house is gonna be between $170 and $185. And so based on those numbers, we have a good estimate on what we want to target in terms of our offer. So after a few rounds of negotiating, they started at 105, we targeted 93, went to 95, and ultimately landed at $97,000 cash for us to be able to close and finalize the deal on this property. Here we are at the escrow place with our check in hand, getting ready to close on the deal. And man, I'm not gonna lie, we were so excited about this deal. We just bought our second rental property. After we put in the work and we get everything done, the house will be practically brand new. And not only that, looking at the rental numbers in that area, decided, man, we think we got a fantastic deal. And so for us, looking at this from a high level overview, we give this deal a B+. But for anybody that's dealt with fixer-uppers or big projects like this, you never know what might pop up out of nowhere, from skeletons in the closet to the little gremlins that you come across. We may or may not have had somebody fall through the attic and crash through the ceiling, and just little things like that in the project that you never would have expected. And so if you're interested in following us in our journey as we renovate this fixer-upper and get it into a rental property, make sure you hit the subscribe button and follow us along in this journey as we continue to dive in and look at our real estate portfolio, and hopefully can help encourage you and you can learn from our mistakes in the midst of our journey. Well, hey, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Make sure if you have any questions about this process that we've had, drop them in the comment section below, and we'll be answering them in the weeks to come as we dive into the renovation process, the demolition, and ultimately being able to give you guys a home tour of where everything landed. And we'll be breaking down all the numbers line by line of how much we spent on this project and where things landed, and if we actually felt like we got a great deal or if we bought a dud. So make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, and help spread the word as we hack your finances. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Peace.